Okay, so I've been studying the brain and the different things that happen as you're going through different transformations in your life. Certain things happen in your brain. You begin to disconnect certain synapses, neural clusters, and you begin to reattach some old ones that worked for you, or you're beginning to establish new connections. So I wanted to share this new connection that I made because I think it could help a lot of people. I'm in the process of writing a book, and I was having a little issue trying to figure out how to start. I had a couple of different ideas on how to do it, and I spent a good portion of last night trying to come up with this fantastic beginning. So what ended up happening was I read on this one website how it said that most of the columns and most of the newspapers, which is where I was initially going to start my writing, accept their submissions in a certain format. So I said to myself, okay, I need to learn that format so that I can get my information out there as soon as possible with less revision. So this format is just basically how to abbreviate certain things, how to use certain nomenclature and things like that. So I did that study pretty quickly. And then I was still having issues trying to come up with the perfect title, or rather the perfect information, the perfect start for this column that I was writing. And this is what my brain said to me. Well, maybe you should take some time and study successful syndicated columnists so that you'll understand how they write and you can model your writing after that. And I noticed that I don't need to do that. That's something that my subconscious mind, who's used to a certain amount of success, and this may be a level of success that my subconscious mind is not used to seeing on a regular basis. So it goes back into its comfort zone and tries to keep me at a certain level. But it knows that I'm not clever enough, or rather that I'm not dumb enough to accept, oh, you can't do that. So it begins to play on my intellect. It tells me that I need to study other people first before I could get started, which could conceivably push me back months, and by that time I'll probably lose the desire. And this is what my subconscious mind is hoping that I will do. It's hoping that I will lose interest through these months of looking at successful syndicated columnists so that I would lose interest and go back into this box of comfort, of doing okay, of achieving some things but not all the way. So then I began to understand all of the different situations in the past where this happened. The ultimate point is, it's very important that you understand yourself, that you have self-talk. You allow the negative self-talk to play out in the beginning and you analyze it. You find out where this is coming from. You find out, have I acted like this previously? What were my results when I acted like this previously? So I said to myself, you're not going to do that. You're going to write the column and you're going to put it out there whether you like it now or not. Because that's procrastination, stinking thinking. So then I also began to realize that because I was saying this stuff to myself, I was calling out the thief that is in the house of my mind. Imagine somebody who's in your house, who has been there for the last 30, 20, 15 years, however old you are, or however long you've been trying to achieve something and happen. Imagine if this thief is in your physical house, hiding behind the curtain, and every night you notice that your grandmother's vase is missing, and then now the silverware is missing, and now the whatever it is, the family jewels are missing. Grandma's ring, whatever it is being stolen. And now you're waking up to the fact that it's being stolen. So you begin to look around the house to see exactly where this thief is. Who is this guy? You gotta call him out. So then when you look behind the curtain and you see that it's him, he's all of a sudden, oh my goodness, I was just trying to, I was trying to keep somebody else from stealing it and from you being disappointed. That's a bunch of nonsense. When you call yourself out on your own nonsense, you will do one or two things. You will either try to come up with another way to fool yourself to keep the nonsense going, or you will be like, oh dang, I just called myself out. I can't hide here anymore. I better leave, but I'll be back. This is the nature of it. It keeps coming back. The thief keeps coming in the screen door when it's unlocked, because you leave it open every time. I leave it open every time, but now it's closed. He can't come back. I know he's in the house. Stop playing with my stuff. Get the stuff out of the pillowcase. Put it back on the mantle. I want my stuff. So what is that? Stuff. The stuff that I'm referring to is all of the stuff that you were naturally born with. Your intuition, your happiness, your joy, your just happy-go-lucky, skipping, having a good time, not worrying about anything. This is the level that you need to be on. But initially, you need to search through your mental house. Get out all of the thieves. Handcuff them, line them up on the lawn, and give them a firm talking to. And then let them go. Don't keep them captive. Don't keep them locked up in your mind, because they will get free one day. You have to let them free. Go. You can go wherever you want, but you can't stay here. That's the ultimate point. So I wanted to share that with you, because I know there's somebody who's going to watch this who's going to say, wow, this is some crazy stuff. I really need to listen to myself to find out who I am and why I do what I do. Check me out. The site is called Come On Consciousness. Peace.